Hey guys, it is Megan with Camp Sunshine, and this morning I am finally going to do a video on how I make my, I call it strong as fuck oil. It's this really lovely green looking oil that I make. And there is no real secret to it. The only thing is I use a shit ton of weed and I double infuse. So I take a Pyrex dish, I fill it up with weed, and I decarboxylize it, which is I put it in the oven at 240 degrees for 42 minutes. You can, it's anywhere between, I think it's 230 and 250 is the variation of what people, the temperature they use, and the time is anywhere between 30 and 60 minutes. And so I've come up with 240 for 42 as a nod to the 420 numbers. So anyway, I take this and I shove the weed into the barrel of my magic butter maker, which is this lovely machine. And the story behind this is when I flew to Colorado to attend the Indo Expo for the first time, I met the gentleman who was doing all of their, I don't know if he was the man who started it but I met him and he literally just handed me, he was like, you need one of these. And I had to explain to him that I couldn't, with my arm crutch and everything that I was carrying, that I couldn't take it. And so he very kindly sent it to me. I got home from Colorado and a few weeks later it arrived. And I didn't use it for a long time because at that point we weren't even growing. And so the idea of being able to afford this amount of weed to make these strong oils was just insurmountable. I mean, it would have been hundreds of dollars. But now that we are making our own, I use it all the time. So I fill the cavity, and then I kind of mush it down. And the key, sometimes I have to pull some out because you have to be able to get this in there and you've got to be able to get your oil in there. So I may have overstuffed it. Let me see, hold on here. Oops. And then you're topping it off with oil, and I use this oil, which is MCT coconut oil, which means, and it is, what is it called? Fractionated, which means it stays oily, or oily, liquidy. And you just pour it to cover. And I know this from having made it a number of times, I am putting in probably about 5 cups of oil total. Oh no, you're not having more? Oh well, oh. Bummer. Well, I guess, I need to order more coconut oil. I thought I had a whole nother container. Wah, wah, wah. So what one would do then, if one had the rest of the coconut oil, which I don't, I can't believe I don't, is I use this sunflower lecithin. And so this is a fat source that allows the, this is going so well. All right, I'm going to get it oily. That's not working because there's not enough oil. So I do a tablespoon per cup. Let's see if I can get this so that it doesn't stick. So normally when I have the oil in there, I stick this in this so this comes off. The blob comes out of the There we go. So 1, 2, 3. I'll usually do 4 in here. 4. And I'll have to come back because I don't have the oil. but you fill it up with oil and then you put this in and it runs forever.